Hey everybody, I'm really sorry about how late this video is. As you might be able to tell, I hurt myself the other day, so streams might be really slow, if non-existent, for the next few weeks, or actually for the next few months, next couple months. But I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best, even with my injury, to put out content for y'all. So let's get started with this, at least. So the other day, I bought some beginner level driving shoes off of none other than the BrazilianRainforest.com. Great site, by the way. And the Mexican man was kind enough to send it to us. However, Jose Menoir. If you can, in the comments, if you can please tell me how to say that, as I have no idea. But the Mexican man sent it to us. So let's open him up and see him. You know what? I'll cut to win. Nope. Let's cut. And by the magic of editing, I have it open. It does have a shoe box. I was hoping it would. So if you guys don't know who RaceQuip is, get the box out of the way. If you guys don't know who RaceQuip is, you guys are seriously out of luck, because these guys are absolutely amazing at just good quality racing gear for an affordable price. They sell from helmets to fire suits to shoes to gloves, and they're all at a really affordable price. So let's see our first bit of RaceQuip equipment. Opening the shoebox, and we have what I'm assuming is a couple stickers to put on your car. And my car is a computer, so, well, a PlayStation. So I don't know what to do with these. We'll see where we put these later. I don't know where to put them. I can feel the shoes with my hands. Let's open this up. And there we have our first shoe. Actually pretty hefty, to be honest. It's a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. I think this is satin leather shoe. Full satin leather shoe with rubber treaded soles. These are shoes if any of you guys decide to get these shoes, don't wear these shoes in public. You want to make sure that this tread here doesn't wear down too fast, because that's really important for grip against the brake pedal. This is actually our brake and gas shoe. I'm size 11. This is the size I got, and yeah, this is a good looking shoe. I see a lot of shoes that are floppy, but I think it's also filled, which is probably why it's not so floppy. But honestly, this is a good looking shoe. We've got just a back flap here that comes over it, and then a front flap. RaceQuip also makes a shoe that I'll try and put a picture right there, for $20 more than this one, that has a piece of leather right here. You can see it, and that's where the foot would contact the gas pedal in heel and toe. So let's put this shoe to the side and see if we can get the other one out. It would be sad if we couldn't, but I am crippled, so you never know. Let's get the box out of the way, and we have our shoes. Each shoe comes with a embroidered patch on the side. It says RaceQuip on it, and honestly, I'm telling you, RaceQuip is very affordable and clearly very good quality. You guys can only see it. If only you could feel this in your hands. If you could feel this in your hands, it's a good quality shoe. It honestly is. And these were what, $70, $80, whereas most shoes run for about $100 or more than that, if not $200 more than that. So they might not be Sparco, they might not be OMP, they might not be Momo, but they're pretty good. And I'm just hoping that the contact points don't wear too fast. But other than that, I think these are going to be really good shoes, and I'm excited to just put them on and show you guys these in action. Now, I'm going to go head in and set up a foot cam for you guys to see me work the pedals a bit. How do I drive, you ask? I'm not going to drive. I'm just going to push the pedals. Don't worry, I'll be safe. So I will see you in a little bit. Alright, everybody, I've got the shoes on. Hello. It's really cool to see them on my feet and to look down and see like shoes. This is the first time using the pedals. So, as you can see, we're running a Logitech G29 setup because it's the most updated setup I have, which I actually like the setup a lot. So here we go. Clutch is good, brake is good, gas is good. Here we go. All right, well, one more time. So, pros and cons. I don't know if you guys could see it. Let's start with pros. You know what? I'm actually going to start with cons. I'm going to start with the negative and end with the positive, because I really like these shoes. I do. I really like them. Starting off with the cons, some of the material in here is not tight against the actual shoe. They've got like an extra layer in there, which I'm assuming is sweat protection, which is cool, but it tends to make creases and folds, which I could see developing blisters on my heel. Another thing, I want you guys to understand that these aren't walking shoes. These aren't meant to be walking shoes. These aren't meant to feel good walking in them. So I'm not really going to talk about what they feel like when I'm walking. But obviously they feel weird. Another con I saw is I should be better after breaking in, but the tongue of the shoe was really, really stiff, and like specifically on this shoe was really stiff and up against my foot. But after a while of just wearing it, felt better. The rubber on the bottom definitely makes the shoe really heavy, so your feet feel heavier. The laces are nice, but they were hard to lace up, and they weren't hard to lace up if I didn't have a broken hand, but I did it anyways, and I got them laced up and unlaced by myself. And I think the biggest con for me is, like I said, they're heavy shoes. They moved the immovable pedal set around, because I really felt like that pedal set was immovable by my feet. I could not move it whatsoever because it's a heavy pedal set, and they have a grip on the bottom that grips into the carpet. But without having it bolted to a rig, it moves around a lot. It doesn't move around too much though. It moves around a little bit, so it's not like it's impossible to drive, but it does move around a little bit, which was an inconvenience. Now to the pros. The pros. They feel awesome. Okay, heel and toe is extremely easy in them. The grip on the bottom of the soles are absolutely great, and the overall build and shape of the shoe is perfect for my driving style. Absolutely perfect for my driving style. And when I blip the gas before, even in like skate shoes, I used to drive in skate shoes. Most of the time I would drive in bare feet, but don't drive in bare feet. My foot would slip off the brake. I mean, that's kind of the point, that these would prevent your foot from slipping off the brake. And they don't move at all. When they're on the brake, they don't move at all. And when you blip the gas, it's not a little blip anymore. Like it used to be just a very tiny little blip. It's a good solid blip. So that's really nice, because I found it really hard before to get a good blip out of my heel and toe. But these make it very possible. I'm excited to actually drive in these, and I'm also excited to have the feel of them without the pedals moving, because I would say that that's more of a fault on the pedals themselves, which are amazing pedals, than the shoes. But the pedals and the shoes together, it just moves a little bit. A nice thing is when you put your heel down on it, this is thick enough that you don't really have that. You don't really get sore in your heel anymore, because that was something that happens a lot when you race with normal shoes, or you race with, is you stick your heel down and your heel gets really tired, or you get blisters on your heel really fast. I used to get bunions and stuff on the Thrustmaster T80 pedal set, because it has these weird markings on it. It's full plastic, the pedal set, and it has these weird markings on it that makes bunions happen. But with this, I don't think that would happen. And I definitely think if I use the Thrustmaster T80 with this, the Thrustmaster T80's pedals would fly around. Another thing is, I can't accurately tell quite how well the throttle accuracy is on my feet, because I can't can't honestly feel the pedals under my feet quite as well as I'd hoped I would. But I think that's okay. I don't think that'll be a huge problem. But I can't really accurately tell how accurate the throttle input is. My throttle input is wearing these shoes until I actually drive, which won't really happen until that's gone, unless I do a one-handed challenge, which I'm thinking about. And leave it in the comments if you want to see me do a one-handed challenge on Twitch, which would be sort of like a driving with one hand for like an hour. So then I'll probably be able to see how accurate the throttle is. But yeah, it was good. I mean, really, it kind of did feel like it was all or nothing a little bit, but I did try it. If you saw in the video, I did try a little bit to do little tiny bits of throttle, and it was easy to do tiny bits of throttle. Like usually your foot gets kind of sore when you do that, but once you get your heel down there and it's firm against it's a lot easier. But I will say, they are heavy shoes, and they make your feet pretty heavy. There's not much else I have to say about it. Parts of it I'm worried about. The biggest part I'm worried about is just the pedal set moving. I didn't know the pedal set was going to move that much. That's just the biggest part I'm worried about. I like that it comes with bumper stickers. That's really cool. Comes with 2. These might be window stickers. I think these are window stickers, but it's cool that they come with them. Yeah, that's really... Oh, I didn't even realize it. Silica gel. Never put that in water, by the way. Just don't. But that's really all I have to say about it. Hopefully you guys will be able to see these shoes more in action later down the road, because they are definitely a different experience. And honestly, just kind of story time, getting everything out of the way here for a sec. Story time about my hand. Last night, as when I broke my hand, a bear broke into my room. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm keeping why it happened disclosed. But I broke my hand last night, and I just thought the entire time about driving. I thought the entire time about you guys and streaming for y'all and making videos for y'all, and how that was going to happen the next couple of months with my hand under the weather. And honestly, I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions for me to stream or do videos, any video ideas with just a left hand, I would love it, because I'm not sure what to do. And as I use the shoes, I just thought more about the fact that, like, as I'm talking about it, it's not more about the fact that I can only do the pedals, and that's all I could do. I couldn't really give y'all a good review. I could give you guys a good review of the shoes. They're good shoes, but I couldn't really feel the full experience without actually driving with them. So, because it's all about instincts. It's all about instincts, and when you're looking at your feet and you're focusing on your feet, it's not instincts. But leave a like, put those comments down, give me suggestions, because I want to keep making content for you guys. because I haven't made a lot of content for you guys at all. So stopping now would be kind of ridiculous to me. Leave suggestions in the comments of what videos I can do, and like and subscribe. And hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow on Twitch.